Hi fourth graders, it's Miss Greer. If you scanned this video, it means you are looking for some tips on Let's Share Level 2. So in order for me to help you, you are going to need your Level 2 problems as well as a pencil. This video is not going to give you the answers. It will, however, give you some tips so that you can hopefully be on your way to solving the problems. As you watch the video, feel free to rewind when you need to, or to pause when you want to do some work of your own, or to fast forward to the portion of the video that you need to help you. Let's start with number 1. 4 friends are planning to share a 2-pound gingerbread boy. How many ounces of cookie will each friend receive? Well, I see a couple important things in here. I see that we have 4 friends. I also see that our cookie weighs 2 pounds. And one thing that I need to make special note of is that the question asks me how many ounces, key word being ounces, of cookie will each friend receive. Now, if ever Einstein pops up with a tip, it's usually something we need to pay attention to. In this tip, he tells us, did you know that there are 16 ounces in a pound? So the first thing I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to figure out if I have a 2-pound cookie, how many ounces is that? Well, if 1 pound is 16 ounces, and I have 2 pounds, 16 plus 16 would tell me how many ounces a 2-pound cookie would be. So 32 ounces. OZ is the symbol for ounce. I have 4 friends that I need to divide this 32 up by. So if I take 32 and divide it by 4, that should tell me how many ounces of cookie each friend will receive. Let's look at number 2. 3 brothers decided to share the cost of a pet turtle. If the turtle costs $21.75, how much money should each brother pay? Well, I see that we're going to need to know that there are 3 brothers and that the turtle was $21.75. So what I really need to do here is I need to take the $21.75 and to divide it equally amongst the 3 brothers. So how can I break apart $21.75 into 3 equal parts? Well, I'm going to start with just the 21. Can I divide 21 into 3 equal parts? Yes, I can. 7 plus 7 plus 7 equals 21. Or I could say 21 divided by 3 is 7. So 7 plus 7 plus 7 is my $21. Now you need to figure out how can I divide up that 75 cents between the 3 brothers. Let's move on to number 3. A family of 4 is going on a 10-mile hike. They have a very heavy backpack that they are going to take turns carrying. If they want to be fair, how many miles should each member of the family carry the backpack? Well, I see that there are 4 people in the family and they are hiking 10 miles. So I have to take the 10 miles and divide it between the 4 people. So 10 miles divided 4 ways. Well, I'm going to use a guess and check strategy here. Let's say I'm going to guess that each family member is going to carry the backpack 3 miles. 3, 6, 9, 12. That'd be a total of 12 miles, and that's too much. Let's try 2. If each family member carried the backpack 2 miles, 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 8 miles, and that's not enough. So I'm going to start with 2. So each family member gets the backpack for 2 miles. That's a total of 8 miles. So now instead of a 10 to divide up 4 ways, I take away 8 miles and I have 2 miles left. How can I divide that 2 evenly between 4 people? You're going to need to use a fraction for that. What fraction would each person get? And how far would each person carry the backpack if they split it evenly? Let's look at number 4. If a bag containing 1,000 jelly beans is going to be shared by 50 people, how many jelly beans will each person get? So I have 1,000 jelly beans being shared by 50 people. So what I'm really doing here is 1,000 divided by 50. That's a tricky problem. You maybe haven't done double-digit division. Let's make the problem a little simpler. I know what 100 divided by 50 is. I know 100 divided by 50 is 2. See if you can use that to help you solve the bigger problem. Number 5. If a movie starts at 4 o'clock and ends at 7 o'clock, at what time is it half over? So we have 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock. I think I better figure out how many hours that would be. I have 4 to 5, 5 to 6, and 6 to 7. So that's a total of 3 hours. So if it's 3 hours long, half of 3 hours, if I divide that by 2, is 1.5 hours. So the movie is half over 1.5 hours after it starts. So if it starts at 4 o'clock, what's an hour and a half after that? Good luck.